How many of you are on Facebook? It's okay, I am too. My Facebook will show you that I've got about 330 friends. Some of you probably have quite a bit more than that, but I know each of them, and I could tell you a little bit about each of them. I could tell you who likes Coach handbags and who just deployed and who just got out of rehab. But when I was in high school, my graduating class only had about 180 students, and I couldn't tell you that information about any of them. Kurt Vonnegut said, "True terror is to wake up one morning and discover that your high school class is running the country." It's been about 8 years since my high school class graduated in 2006. We are about to be running the country. We are already in medical schools. We are already raising the kids of the future. We are already in classrooms teaching kids, and we are already business owners. And I don't know my classmates that are about to be running the country. I have had a golden opportunity here to learn a little bit about one of them. And hopefully, as I introduce her to all of you, you'll learn a little bit about what the future holds. Miss Charlene LaBrake is a model of tenacity and perseverance. She went to college for information technology, and like many of us, she overloaded her coursework and it was too much, so she took a break. However, she is back at her coursework and determined and on schedule to graduate in May. Miss Charlene LaBrake is also very smart. She is a double major in information technology and marketing. Both programs are very difficult. They take a lot of effort and a lot of smarts, truthfully. I've taken courses in marketing. They're really tough, so kudos to her. She's smart. A little reconnaissance on Facebook also showed that she's smart. She spells her words correctly. She uses good grammar even when she doesn't have to. She presents herself as an educated and poised young woman. Miss Charlene, she's also a very beautiful young woman, and I want to mention that because nowadays young women often don't realize it, and I think she's very beautiful. She's got a wonderful, gorgeous, bright smile. She's got bright eyes, and they just contrast with her dark curly hair, and her whole face lights up when she smiles. And I think all of you will see it in her videos that she's a very, very pretty young woman. Miss Charlene also has a good work ethic. She's worked part-time at Angiodynamic in Glens Falls for 3 years. Before that, she held a full-time position. She's also been back at ACC. So beside her traditional job, she also goes to school and does homework, which demonstrates a very good work ethic. Miss Charlene is also very passionate, particularly about ice hockey. Some of you are old enough to remember the Red Wings. Some of you are not. I happen to be old enough where I do. Her first game was the Red Wings. She became very interested when it was the Ice Hawks playing at the Civic Center, and now she is a season ticket holder for the Phantoms. She actually just endured the stink of the game-worn captain jersey for Holstrom when she purchased the Pink in the Rink jersey. For fun, Miss Charlene is a skilled artist at paint by numbers, and she is also a very skilled candy crusher. I am ashamed to admit she is more skilled than I. She's got many interests, which include that she would like to see a cure for diabetes and cancer. She also loves animals. Since she was little, she's always had an animal in her house, whether it was a dog or a cat. She prefers cats, and right now her pet is a cat. She'll tell you that her cat actually adopted her. She named him Frenchie, which is not after Frenchie from Greece, but after a hockey player, I asked. And when she has more room, she would like to get a dog as well, either a husky or a German shepherd. And she also likes country music, but who doesn't? She's got a few concerns as well. She's concerned about the cost of health care, as well as teenage icons not being a very good role model for our kids. And she's also concerned about the military not getting paid while the government shuts down and they're working on a budget. I find that it's a breath of fresh air to see a young woman with such wholesome, fun activities, and interests and concerns that are so deep and meaningful. And I have to say I disagree with Kurt Vonnegut, because after getting to know Miss Charlene LaBrake in my high school class, if there are more like her, and I imagine they probably are, maybe my high school class running the country won't be such a bad thing if everyone is so wholesome and concerned about such meaningful things.